Hey, Mike Shamon here, and today I'm going to unbox and review the Canon EOS Rebel T6. So I got this camera several months ago, and actually I was in Alaska when I got the camera, so I got a lot of cool pictures from then. But what I do in this video is I unbox it in the first part, and then the second part you're going to see my pictures and videos, about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes of pictures and videos, and then I give you my review and my final thoughts on this camera, and if it's good, if you should buy it, and what can you expect when using the camera. So let's go to the unboxing right now. There are timestamps below that you can look at for if you want to skip the unboxing and just go to the review and the pictures. So check that out and stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel and watch the video and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, see you on the other side. All right. Hey, now I'm actually unboxing this camera bundle that I just got off of Amazon. I want to show you guys. I literally just opened it. This so I can hold this phone with one hand and record this video. But let's see. So I ordered the scope, so I can get closer images, and that's what this is right here. Sorry, my phone's a little bit jacked up, so it might be going in and out of focus there, but that's the scope I got. There's what that does basically. So 500 millimeter. So that's that. There's the flash. Alright, looks like remote control, the flash card, something that's has flash card box in. It's like a lens protector. And not sure what that is. There's my. I ordered an extra one of those too, I think, so I'm not sure if that's in this or not, but that comes with it. I'm sure I don't know what all those are, but I'll figure it out. Alright. Next though is the lens. 75 to 300 millimeter lens. Canon. This is still unopened. Alright. Here. Looks like a little tripod. Alright. Some filters. Alright. And this is that's the actual camera. There's the camera bag. And I think it's a tripod thing. And then the Rebel TS6 camera. Looks like it's brand new. It should be. But I'm gonna take everything out of the package here, and then I'll shoot a video showing what everything is. So it'll take me a second to figure that all out. But this is the unboxing of everything that you get. All right, so let's see what I can do here. All right, so there's everything I got with this EOS Rebel T6 camera. So there's everything that was in the little baggie here. This is the remote control for this right here, which is a tripod. There, but this wasn't there, and the small tripod, and the other items right there. And then let's just open the camera up. cap, the charger, and there's a lens right there. Okay. Battery. I'll be anxious to see how long this battery lasts, and you know, per charge on the camera. It's got a good weight to it. There she is. All right. Here, 18 to 35 there. All right. Now let's open this one. Let me show you. Yeah, let's open this one. Looks like it's open a little bit actually. You can see the stove. So, and actually, I'm probably not even gonna open this one right now for this video, but about the same as the one we used to open. I might open this one. Let's see. I'm gonna put the phone down. Not sure what that's for, but it's got a good way to it. Oh. Just a little bag. This is pretty good little bag right here. And there she is, right there. Wow. It's pretty good length. I'll have to learn how to mount it and use that particular one, but that one's the big one. That's what that one does right there. I want to try and include some pictures of and video of what I take with this. So let me open up this one, and with the knife real fast. Let's do this. I'll put the phone down. All right, so just open it up. Let's see. There is the big lens. So nice. So there's the unboxing. The lenses. I mean, I still gotta do this, but I mean, these aren't gonna be anything really that special. But Yeah, these are the other ones there. So there you go. There's the unboxing of the EOS 6 and the big scope, the 500mm scope with the remote control and the tripod, and also the camera bag. That's right back here. So I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna see how all these scopes and lenses work out, and I'm going to include some in the video, so keep watching. You should see some of that. So thanks for watching, and there should be a link in the description if you want to purchase the same exact kit that I have here. So thanks for watching, and alright, now that you've seen the unboxing, let's go to some images and some videos that I've taken with this camera. So now that we've seen the images in the video and the unboxing, now it's time for my review. So my review of this camera, I'm not a professional photographer. I've taken photography classes before. I'm not a professional photographer though. This is my first camera that I've actually bought that's not like an iPhone or something to that extent. So here's my review. I love the camera. The camera is great. It allows me to take pictures that I want, but the downfalls of the camera are the video part of it. So if you wanted to do video and we're thinking about getting this camera for video, I'd probably say get a different camera for video, because this camera, it doesn't autofocus when you have the video on. So if I move, I'm going to be out of focus. So you don't need somebody manually to do the focus for you, or you don't have to do it yourself if you're shooting something. I've shot a lot of animals and wildlife with this, and I can definitely tell that the autofocus is when the animals are moving at a distance. It could get kind of blurry. So that's really the biggest con of that's really the biggest issue with the camera that I had. But besides that, I love taking the photos with it. The photos come out excellent. You can actually see some of the photos I've taken, and those photos, some of them are on Shutterstock. I've submitted some to Shutterstock, and I've actually gotten I've sold about 11 photos. So I'm gonna do another video on which photos sold, but I've sold 11 photos on Shutterstock. And actually in Alaska, the bear photo you saw with the fish in the previous part of the video, that photo actually got a front page on one of the local newspapers there in Alaska. So overall, for the video, for the camera, it's great. One of the things that it does come with is that I went through in the review is I thought it was a tripod, but it's not. It's a just a little clicker. You can plug into the camera and you click it to take the pictures, so you don't have to touch the button, touch the shutter to go down. So this is one of the things I found really useful when taking some of the images that I was taking. In the kit I got from Amazon, it had a commander, kind of like not a selfie stick, but just a little holder. That actually broke on the first day. I had the camera attached to it, and luckily I wasn't swinging the camera around or anything. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I think I actually tightened the camera on too quick, or on too tight, and the little piece came out. So I Gorilla glued it back in and was using it for a little bit, and however that came out again too, so I cannot use the stick that came with it. The 500-meter lens that came with the kit is really difficult to use because it's not a Canon, so it's not autofocus, so it's a manual focus thing, and you need to use that with the tripod, and it's hard to get it steady and manually focused, especially when you're shooting things that are off in the distance that much, when you are using that. So it's a 500 millimeter, so you're shooting stuff that's far away, and when you're doing that, the hole gets small, so all your movements are kind of magnified. So I've used it on a few things, but nothing that's really that great or anything. So my favorite lens of the whole kit, of the whole Canon camera kit, is the 75 to 300 millimeter, and that will get you a lot of good shots. Most of the shots I took were with the 75 to 300. And it gets you a lot of nice portraits as well. I didn't add any portraits because just their family and stuff, so I didn't want to put them on the video, but it does give you a lot of nice portraits, and I'm really proud of the purchase of the camera. As you can see, I've taken a lot of nice photos, and a lot of good quality photos as well. You know, the lenses aren't the greatest, because if you had a better lens, they would be a little bit clearer, and you don't see that. They look clear on the as they are now, but they would be more clear if you had a better lens on them. So overall, as an entry-level camera, I think this is a great buy, and I would definitely get it again. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so this is just entry-level. After taking and using the camera for these months, I think the next thing I'll do is after I, maybe in a year or two, I'll probably get a better camera that is in a more substantial price once I get kind of used to the ins and out of the photography and using the manual settings. One of the things I did like about the camera is that you don't have to use the manual settings, that they have the built-in settings for you. Now this came in handy for me is when I was shooting some wildlife that go from sitting still to flying, or from moving to sitting, and so you can just switch back and forth. And when you're starting out, it's kind of hard to do the manual shutter speed and everything else to that extent. So so I like the settings that it has, and like I said, the video is the only thing really. And I'm shooting this right now with the Canon EOS Rebel T6 because my iPhone camera went out. So this video is actually Rebel T6 footage. But that's the review, and go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to try and get more review videos out there, and more website and graphic videos as well, and tutorials, just how you can kind of incorporate your photography to a website, to Shutterstock, to anything that can make you some extra money. So stay tuned for those videos, and let me know what you think. Thanks. See you on the flip side.